Ladies and gentlemen, yes, it is I, Rick Ramone, but this isn't my show. This is Justin Fiorillo show. Justin, take it away, man. I'm not even going to go for it.
What's going on, Eagles Nation? It's your boy Justin. Welcome to Inside the Eagles, brought to you by Bacon Shake. Thank you, Matt and Topher, for the excellent job you guys do. And we got the awesome panelists that we always got on here. We got my man Steve, co-host on the J&S Sports Stop every Monday at 6. We got my man No Shirt Dom. Take a guess. He's the man with no shirt on right now. And we got, last but not least, the man, the myth, the legend, Christopher the Moose Cunningham. Moose, what's going on?
I'm wearing no pants. Does that count? Put us
Good
together.
God, you're going to get my account banned. So
Put me and Dom together and we're naked, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No pants Moose and no shirt Dom. We're here at Inside the Eagles. So.
We're one naked person running. Yeah, there we
That's
go.
a crazy tandem. No shirt Dom and no pants Moose.
No pants Moose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if people would love us or hate us. I don't know.
I don't know. You put them together, you're banned for TV.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Does that equal ratings?
If your camera falls a half an inch right now, my Instagram's banned for the next year. So you
Yeah. It's all about ratings, right?
That's nothing. I had BKFC fighter Lex Ludlow on, and he got me banned from live on TikTok for like 12 hours.
Yeah, I've been banned a couple times myself. You know, TikTok's very strict.
We're Phillies fans. We've been banned from a lot of things. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm currently banned from a bunch of stuff right
I'm like,
now.
wait, he's not bullying. I mean, he was bullying his opponent. He's bullying his opponent, calling him homeless, but he wasn't bullying him. So,
Justin, I know you're still. I know this is your show, but again, I just want to know, because you guys are the Eagles fans and I am your guest. I want to know: was sitting the starters the right call? What happened? Anders, really? I don't know.
Well,
Stanford, tell me.
I'll just make it really quick for my take on this. I'm the one that was always chirping about they should have played the starters and, that and all that stuff. I think health is wealth. I've said this on our other show, guys, on Bacon Shake, that I think it's really, I'm happy that everybody's healthy going in the playoffs. That's the most important thing. But I'm really disappointed we didn't get the 2 seed, especially because Detroit did their job and we had the Commanders game in hand and we just blew it. So it's like, it doesn't really matter the 2 or the 3 seed, but I think we all would rather play the Packers than the 49ers, but rather be a healthy 3 seed than be a healthy whatever seed and face somebody in the playoffs than be a banged up whatever seed and then face the same team. So that's my thoughts.
I'm gonna say it like this: when everything's said and done, there was 3 injuries in the game. You know, you had your backup tight end go down, you had Brent Toast go down, and you had Reed Blankenship's replacement go down. So let's turn it around. Now everyone played. We wound up with this 2 seed, and then Goddard's out, Landon Dickerson's out, and Reed Blankenship's out. So as much as I want the 2 seed, as much as I would have rather see the Packers, which by the way is hard to beat a team 4 times in 2 years. It's very hard. It doesn't matter if they're the Packers, they're banged up, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's very hard when somebody's seen you that many times. That being said, I want this 49ers matchup. This is revenge. They punched us in the mouth in 2023.
Yeah.
As me and Justin were talking about, is the Big Dom game, right?
Yes.
We got.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, we all remember that, Eagle fans, right?
Yes, sir.
They took belts and asses to us. So guess what? It's payback time where it matters in the playoffs. In our home, you ain't doing it again. So it does suck not getting the 2 seed, but healthy guys, and you still had Slim Reaper get his 1,000 yards. So it's the first time in Eagles history, 3 consecutive years, that you had 2 different receivers over 1,000 yards receiving. It's never happened before.
That tells you a lot too. When the offense played this year.
It does tell you a lot. It tells you that despite how bad this offensive coordinator is, the players on the field are outperforming how bad they are.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Don, what do you think? Don, what do you think?
I was gonna say it's going to say that the hard work is beating the talent, because the talent is there, right? But you gotta work hard to get 1,000 yards. You know what I'm saying? It's hard work that's
Absolutely,
beating
yeah.
the talent. The play caller is supposed to be very talented with doing his job, but obviously that didn't work. Again, I think us resting some of the stars was perfect. Did I want to see it win? Yes, but we still got to play 4 games regardless. It's not like we were playing for the number 1 seed. We still had the wild card, divisional, and then
That's a great point because like if that game against the Commanders, that's a good point, was actually to get like the number 1 seed, well then you
That's a different
definitely
story.
Yeah, that's a whole
even though you
nother
have a
argument.
playoff spot clinch, you definitely play the starters because you get like an extra playoff game off your chest. You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
So that's a great point. What No Shirt said about like it doesn't really matter because like we weren't getting the 1 seed either way. Like you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
And
it
we're
is
and,
what it is.
and we were securing our home field. Oh, not securing our home field advantage, but we already got the first home game. That's what we wanted, right? Our first home game to get
Yeah.
everything started.
Get us rolling, get us rocking and rolling. I do think if we did get the 2 seed and face the Packers or whatnot, we'd get, I think, the 2 home games guaranteed. But whatever. I mean, if we get the 1 home game, you got to win 2 road games, and then you're in the Super Bowl. We can do that. I think we can do that.
I'll
Which
say
kind of
one
leads
more
me.
thing.
Go ahead.
I'll say one more thing. Every time that the Eagles have rested their starters, they've
Mhm.
made it to the Super Bowl. They did it in 17. Same thing that happened in 22. Same
Yes.
thing that happened last year. Every time that they get a chance to rest their starters, they've made it to the Super Bowl. I'm not
How
saying
about that? And listen to this. Listen to this stat, guys. Elliott Shore Parks dropped a stat this morning that in the 2 years the Eagles made it to the Super Bowl, they averaged 7 more points in the postseason. Like the most 2022 and this last year, they averaged 7 more points in the postseason as opposed to the regular season. So statistically, they've actually proven over the last 5 years of their 2 Super Bowl runs they can flick a switch and kick it up a notch. So my question is to all of you guys is, do we're here. We're here. We made it to the playoffs. Okay,
Yeah.
Eagles Niners 4:30 this Sunday. Is this the start of another championship run, or how far do we make it as Eagle fans and fans of this team? How far do the Eagles make it in this year's championship run?
I think we
Well,
go. I think we go to the Super Bowl, bro. I think we go back to finish what we started. Yeah, it wasn't the best season, but we still have all the pieces for the most part. The pieces to make another Super Bowl run. And there's not a lot of teams in the NFC that's gonna be able to stop us, especially if Chicago gets beat this weekend. Or
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Chicago gets beat
yeah,
next weekend.
that's a great point. None of those teams have what we have, which is recent championship DNA. So
right.
And we got
just
I think we have the
Moose
best
was
defense in
talking
the
about a
NFL.
few weeks ago. Johnny come
yeah,
latelys in the playoff this year. The only like
Well,
repeat team that you have is the Rams.
yeah. Well, here's the thing too. The number 2 seed could lose. We win. Guess who's hosting the second round game at home?
be us, right? The Birds, yeah.
Just saying, and the way it's been going this year, that's quite possible.
That's another good point. It's a lot. It's always about the seedings too. You know, who gets the home field and all that. You know,
Well,
it's
right,
not necessary. Yeah,
right.
that's a
Because
great point.
like you got all these new guys in there, and nobody blows anybody out of the water. Here's
Mhm.
how we're going to get to the Super Bowl. It's going to be our defense.
Yeah.
We're going to have smash mouth, old school rock and stock and football. Okay, our defense is going to make some history because they're going to carry us. And I
Yeah.
think they're going to turn it up a notch. I think we're going to see a lot of turnovers. We're going to get a lot of pick sixes. We're going to get a lot of defensive scoring.
Mm.
Okay. I believe as long as we score 21, our defense, right? I mean, what's the most they've given up? I mean, really, seriously. Look at the Buffalo game. Look how low they kept up Mr. Josh Allen,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it
I
was the
mean,
Cowboys game we gave up the most points.
Cowboys or the
yeah,
Bears,
okay.
I think. The Bears, maybe.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
it was the Bears. It was the Bears. You're right.
Yeah, well, guess what? If we see the Bears again, that's not happening twice.
Yeah, we've talked about that, but there's no way on God's green earth that we're going to see the Bears again, especially in Philly if that happens for some reason, but it wouldn't, I guess. But
No,
if we
Yeah,
ever
we
see the
would
Bears
see
again,
him.
it would be
yeah,
a
We would
surprise.
see him there
yeah, whatever. Yeah, because whatever. But whenever
as
we
long
see
as
the Bears again,
as long as those fog rolls in. Well, I remember that
yeah, the
the
fog
the
ball.
fog bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, I
Hey,
was
listen,
screaming
they,
that
they
day.
ain't rushing for 280 yards on us again. That's just not happening. Okay.
Yeah,
In fact,
absolutely
our
not.
defense since that Black Friday Bears game has been historically good since that game. So
Yeah,
I thank them for that because they kicked our ass into gear, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
But there's something that's been kicked around. Have the Eagles not showed what they can really do on offense because they know it's tough to get back to the Super Bowl and win it. So they've been
Like
they
like they're not like
relying.
they're hiding their cards
I
type of
mean,
thing.
Justin already talked about. We talked about this that they've been doing just enough in the regular season, and I think when it comes to the playoff times, I think there's going to be another a couple other sheets added to the play call because man, like when people got film on you and you give them that's how you play off it, and I don't think that like him, love him, hate him, whatever. But Kevin Patullo may not be the greatest, but I think it could be a possibility that they have they got a couple extra play call sheets that they've been holding on
Well,
to for
Steve,
when January comes. Good.
great example of that is the Philly special play. The Philly special play was actually supposed to be ran in the NFC Championship game against the
Yep.
Vikings the week before, 2 weeks before, whatever, and they just held on to that play for just a better opportunity in a bigger state game, right? So there you go. The playbook
Yeah.
could have more plays in it that are going to
For
be
sure.
weighted until week one of the
Playing
playoffs to be
possum,
unveiled.
playing
Yeah.
possum all season, just like I said,
Yeah.
relying on the defense. I mean, they're smart. I mean, they're not. These guys are paid professionals to do what they do. So I'm
Yeah.
sure, they're scheming. They're playing. It's a chess game.
Yeah. Really
And they
quick, we'll go one by one here. What is everybody's key to the victory on Sunday for the Eagles?
Everything's up front. First off,
yeah
I'm
the
going to say
lines.
everything's up front. If the offensive line is playing a quarter of the way they were last year, that's a big thing. But the other thing I want to see is Tank Bigsby needs more than 5 touches.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
I, I, th- I
Yes.
think
Yes.
I think he's been the guy that is given that running game a little attitude, so to speak. And Saquon's gonna be Saquon, but I think if they're gonna go far in the postseason, you need to give Tank Bigsby more than 5 touches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
I'd agree.
definitely. And what I'm thinking is what I want to see, and will be huge, as we know from past history, is put pressure on Purdy, force him to make mistakes. I'm not going to say take him out of the game. That's horrible. I say that,
We all
but
remember what
That was
happened
an
that one
accident,
NFC
man. That was
Championship
an
year.
accident.
right.
We didn't mean to do
But
that in 2022. I will
yeah,
say
but
this: Seattle's defense reminds me a lot of ours, and what they did to him last week. You just basically do the same thing, and and
yeah, you
and
got to confuse him, make him play hero ball. Make him put pressure on him, put his ass on the ground, put his ass in the dirt. Make him get his uniform a little dirty. You know, and make him worry when he drops back, and just put pressure, get some sacks, force him to make errors. This dude will throw interceptions. You
Yeah.
know, I mean,
Yeah.
any
He
quarterback
will.
will if you put pressure on, but
Yeah.
For sure.
that's the name of the game. And then
Now the
the
only thing
offense,
yeah.
do what they got to do. No, we don't need 3, 4 and outs. We don't need three.
Yeah.
We have to keep the defense off the field.
I don't want to see the punter Sunday. I don't.
Yeah. We don't want to be turning that ball back over and have the defense have to stay out there during the game because they will get gassed.
Well, we're all
So,
Eagle fans. We just want a complete game, right? Like we want to see them beat somebody 45-3 or something, like for
well, that
once.
would
You know
be
what I mean?
nice. Yeah, that would be
The
lovely.
key to the game is when Nick Sirianni decides he's taking over the play calling for the rest of the postseason, and he throws those little trick plays in or throws a little
Yes, yes.
gimmicks in it. I think that's the key to us going all the way. Nick
Right.
Sirianni, it's proven when Nick Sirianni is doing the play calling, a lot of magic things happens where we start gelling a lot more. Ever
So
since we get
actually, well, that's a great point because that's a great point because the elephant in the room is Kevin Patullo, right? Like Kevin Patullo sucks at play calling and all that. So my question is to you guys: if
Play calling, play designing, the whole listen.
everything, yeah. Now, if we win
They
the Super
broke
Bowl,
down Eagle stats, right? You
Yeah.
realize that Jalen Hurts in this offense performs like 80% better when they run crossing patterns and they don't run fucking crossing patterns.
Yeah, right.
well, that's Patullo offense for you.
The craziest stat I've seen over the last few weeks. But I think the biggest matchup really, I think our defensive line will get after Purdy and we'll give him
Yeah.
problems. I think the biggest matchup
And
we have to look forward to is Zach Bond slash Cooper DeJean against Christian McCaffrey. That's our matchup that we
Yes.
have to watch out for.
and we got Kobe Dean coming back too. Don't forget about Kobe
Yes,
Dean.
yes.
Listen,
Should be, yes.
Dean's gonna do his thing, and I think Dean's gonna put hurting on 13. I know Brock's been playing well the last month of the season.
Yeah.
They are another similar Cinderella story with all the injuries they had, things of that nature. Listen, it ends it ends Saturday afternoon in Lincoln Financial Field.
Yes, sir.
Sunday.
Revenge
Game
for
Sunday,
Dom.
right?
Revenge for Dom.
Yeah.
Revenge for
Game
Dom
Sunday,
and
right?
Greg.
Game
Yeah.
Sunday,
Sunday.
right? Yeah.
Sunday 4:30. Yes, sir. Dom, I know you're gonna be there tailgating, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely going. I'm definitely gonna be tailgating. Trying to
By
make
the
it
way,
into the
guys, no
game,
shirt Dom, you can't like not be at any of these games now. You're like such like a staple now at all the
bro.
tailgates and
I don't know how the Eagles haven't reached out to me like, yo, why are you not in these games every single game? I
hey
feel like I
man,
bring the
stay
great.
patient. They will. They
You
will.
should be on
Oh
the
yeah, for sure. But
sideline.
I feel like I bring them a good juju. Except for the last game we did lose, but every home game I
Yeah.
attended, we won. Besides
Yeah.
the last one, but we didn't put the starters in, so we had the starters, and I'm pretty sure we'd won. And me and my friend were talking. We were like, "Yo, I think we have some good juju going on." And if I was gonna get interviewed, I was gonna tell them that, but I didn't get interviewed, so it's okay.
I guess the Moose will have to be up
I
in the
believe in it.
parking lot.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll sneak in. Maybe I won't. I don't
Wait,
know. We'll see.
aren't you people all coming together to tailgate, rock, and party and go to this game? What's happening on
I'll
Sunday?
be around.
Well,
You know.
the Philly
Matt,
tailgates are so like everywhere. It's hard to be at
Yeah.
one place at one time.
Because here's the
But-
thing, it's not just in the Lincoln Financial Field lot. That we're also across the street at the Xfinity Live lot.
yeah, like the
Yeah,
Phillies lots are
Jetro.
some of the biggest lots where people park for the games, like
Yeah,
at the
like
stadium.
literally, like
Listen.
go ahead, Rick.
I've seen your stadiums, okay? You don't have to show off and brag, okay? Because ours are all over God's green earth because we have to represent like 8 different states because these schmoes can't get it together. So
You New England guys,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Anywho,
Boston.
But,
Pick
I
Boston.
also want to
I
ask
think it's what
Dom.
19 miles between each stadium. It's crazy.
Oh, it's
19
bananas.
Yeah.
miles.
Yeah,
Well,
ours is a
Bruins
hop.
and
You just
Celtics
walk
are nearby.
over to one. Hop, skip, and a jump.
Oh, we are literally the only city that is the closest vicinity between the three major sports.
Yeah, sports complex
Oh.
is a beautiful thing.
No,
Remember,
you did it perfectly.
The Sixers wanted to move to Center City, which got shot down. That was asinine.
Because they were trying to close out the fashion district like a bunch of idiots. Like you,
Yeah.
like you think these
That's-
people.
that's- I know-
I was doing it like this one, Moose. If they were going to do anything, they should have bought Philadelphia Mills and do what they wanted to do there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
So-
stupid.
Because it's still right next to the highway. So
Right. Yeah, Josh Harris. I don't. I know this is a Sixers show, but I could do an hour on him.
I mean Eagles.
Yeah. Well, I mean with the Sixers with Josh Harris. You know,
Well,
Yeah.
can I also a follow-up question? Because I hate the cold. So Dom, how do you do it? How genuinely, like, are you cold or are you just like you're like
don't give away your secret. Don't give away your
No.
secret.
No, I think I'm gonna be honest with you. First of all, kudos to Ponley Hockey because they have a great jacket that keeps me warm.
Yeah. They
But
hooked them up.
I typically don't get cold until like 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, and then my hands start getting a little cold. But my body is always out. If you can ask people, they check my temperature. They're like, "How are you this warm?"
Dude,
And-
I was at the game. We were both, me and Dom were just both at the game. He was walking around with no shirt on, and I'm bundled up in 4 layers. And guys, I was at the game. I was freezing. What the hell is up with your body, Dom? Like, how the
Bro.
hell do you just walk around with no shirt and not get cold?
is
Bro,
that
my
alcohol
body-
in him, brother?
Special skill.
Bro, my body. We were just talking about Bo Allen right before this. Bo Allen had shorts on and no shirt and no jacket. Like what?
Well, I think Bo Allen's probably feeling pretty good, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got
I'm not a big drinker, man, honestly. And I just think it's mind over matter. Like if I don't think about how
Psych
cold the
yourself
game's gonna
out.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
like,
what it
it's
really
mind
is.
over matter.
if
And
you
then
make
plus
it
what
through, like,
for me it's like
I think if you make it through the first 15 minutes of any type of cold situation, you could be fine.
yeah. And then for me, I think it's like it's more of like I have a statement to prove. And like I think my statement and my message is so strong on my mind
Yeah.
where I try not to think about, it's kind of like my gimmick because I want you to ask me why you have no shirt on, why you got that big old chain on. Because I want to tell you my message. And I think that's why I focus on it when I'm
Yeah.
at the game.
And really quick, that's actually a great point. Big Dom. Oh my God, I called you Big Dom. No
Hey,
shirt, Tom. Holy shit.
He's our
no
Big
shirt,
Dom.
Tom. Wow, that was a genuine slip up. Damn it. Win it for Big Dom this Sunday, but no shirt, Dom. What is your message? And this is the last question, guys. We're running out of time here. And then we'll very last thing was just a real quick score prediction from everybody for Sunday. But no shirt, Dom. What is your message? What do you want to get from your whole gimmick of wearing no shirt? There is a powerful message behind that. Am I right in saying
Yeah.
that?
For sure. My message is be comfortable in your own skin. I came out with this gimmick because I wanted to create a way for other people to be confident on who they are. My way of showing confidence is wearing no shirt. So other people's way of showing confidence is a totally different way, and I'm okay with that. But mine is to get you to figure out why I wear no shirt or why I have so much confidence in myself or just in general. I wear no shirt, and it's a no shirt mentality. I always have a no shirt mentality.
Yeah,
Be
it's an
comfortable
awesome.
who you are.
It's awesome what you do, man. It gives a lot of it generates a lot of positivity. I'm a big supporter, Dom. I think it's great.
Appreciate it.
One thing I want to say is I know you were asking about an Eagles autism team. We should look
Sure.
into that.
I
Um,
did. I'm gonna team up
did
with
you?
either Jackson, who's got his all these signatures from the helmets, or Filthy and
Right,
Philly. So
right.
then next year we're gonna do a team no shirt
Okay.
for the Eagles autism.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you guys the link in the group chat. May 9th this year is the walk down at the field where all the players, alumni, former, and current will be walking. Like it's what you guys all want. It's what we, it's the best. It's the best event ever. So we'll all definitely be there. And we're running out of time here, guys. Appreciate the opportunity again. I'm really sorry that Lynette could not be on today to talk about her story. But real quick, guys. What is your score prediction for the game on Sunday? Starting with Steve, Moose, and no shirt. Well, go ahead.
To stay exactly what I said Monday. I think this team gets off to a hot start. It's going to be like 21-10 by halftime. San Francisco gets like a late third quarter, early fourth quarter touchdown and a field goal to follow it up. And then, with about like 6-7 minutes left, the Eagles get one final drive. Jake Elliott puts a field goal in and puts it away. 24-21 is what I think it's gonna be.
24-21. Okay.
I think it's gonna be a slugfest, dude. I think it's gonna be a nasty game, a nasty defensive game.
A lot of fights, guys. A lot of fights. Get ready.
Hopefully, Big Dog stays out the way.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Or no shirt, Tom. Moose, what's your score prediction? Good take there, Steve. What do you got,
Well,
Moose?
I'm going to go 24-17 Birds. Jake
Okay.
Elliott will make a nice big kick to put the icing on the cake, and we win the game. And then we'll see you in a week from now back at the link because the Bears are going to lose, and we're going to have home. We're going to be at home for game number 2.
Hot take.
Yeah.
I like it, Moose. All right.
So,
And no shirt. No shirt.
mark
And
that
Matt,
down.
you're going to give your prediction too, and then we're done. shirt.
Everybody kept it close. I think it's a blowout. I think we get everything together. There's no Trent Williams. There's no Ricky Pearsall over at for the offense. We blow them out. There's no way they score. So I say 31. We'll give them 7.
Nice.
I'll take that.
Blowout.
he's having a
that's what we're
repeat of
waiting
the
for,
NFC
man.
Championship game. That's what he wants.
Yeah, that's that complete
sir.
game that we're waiting for. Matt, I want to hear your prediction then, and then I'll say mine last. Go ahead, Matt. What do you got?
All right. Well, I think it's either going to go one of two ways. It's either you guys are going to win because Brock Purdy gets hurt halfway through the game, and then you guys just rip Mac Jones in half. Or I think it's going to be a slugfest. You guys, your games have just been, you know what they've been. So I think it might be something along, again, like a 19-13, some kind of weird 19-14, some obscure kind of score, but something in that range you guys end up doing.
Okay. And I'm kind of going to meet everybody in the middle. I'm going to kind of go like a 27-14 game. Just kind of an average margin of victory, pretty solid win. Offense doesn't light it up, but they do enough to get good amount of points.
I also like to say I believe we're going to have a defensive score. But that's I'm still going with 24, but I believe there's going to be a big defensive score.
Put it in your parlays. Put it in your parlays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Inside
gamble,
the
man.
Eagles parlay.
I do bad at gambling. It's not my thing. You know what I mean?
That's actually whoever.
Yes,
No,
yeah,
sure, that's a
Bruce,
great
I'm
idea. The very last thing we should do is just make a parlay.
Yeah.
For the game.
Yeah.
Make a parlay for the game.
Yeah.
Everybody play this parlay. I'll start it out. Eagles money line. So the Eagles will win the game. So then parlay that with what's the next leg, Matt? Do you have a leg?
Brock Purdy surviving the game, is that one?
Yeah, it could be. Why not?
Yeah, go like Brock. Anybody actually have like a real parlays that you can bet?
I'm going with Moose. I said defensive touchdown. I said this last year
a
during the Super
touchdown.
Bowl,
Okay.
and it happened. So Count it.
Eagles money line, defensive
So
touchdown.
they're both
Yeah.
going defensive touchdown. I'm
Touchdown
going.
being pick six. Pick six.
I'm going to go something else with you. Dallas Goedert 50+ yards and a touchdown.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Dallas
Okay.
Goedert over 50 yards and a touchdown. All right.
So
and then
he's going to play big. He's going to play a big part in the game. Then
I mean, if you remember the last wild card game, he had that's the one where he had the double stiff arm against the Packers.
right,
I think we might see something similar.
Okay.
right.
I think you
Right.
guys should all send Topher, Venmo like $20. He'll place the bet. He'll do the parlay for you. And
I
then
think
if
we're
you
going to
tell
all
you
lose
what.
$20.
How about an IOU? I'm telling you, if I never bet, especially when it comes to the Eagles. Absolutely.
I'm the same way. Never,
100% not.
never placed a bet on any sporting event, on combat sports, on none of it.
Nothing.
I wish I could say the same,
right,
guys.
right there with Moose. I'm a terrible bettor.
Do you know they
I'm with you,
actually you can
Justin.
gamble on
I
pro
use my
wrestling?
phone. I do bets on my phone.
Yeah, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
You can actually gamble on pro wrestling. And basically
that's
what
wild.
you're doing with that is you're guessing what the script is going to do. So I guess hey, people will bet on anything, dude.
Anything.
People will bet if I go out and eat a cheesesteak, am I having mustard on it or onions?
How about neither?
Right. I was gonna say, how about
Yeah.
neither? Well, I can take
I'm with you
onions.
there,
Mustard,
neither.
no way.
Neither.
Yeah.
No mustard.
I'll be honest with you, I am that guy that puts mustard on a cheesesteak. I piss a
Oh
lot
my
of people
God,
off.
Moose.
I can't stand
Classic move.
That's a
Or-
side
about
note.
marinara sauce?
I can't say
I'll
none.
put some of this. I'm doing a little plug right here. Some El Wingador Champions blend sauce goes on anything. That's what
That's
I put
right,
on my
folks.
cheesesteak.
Inside the Eagles, brought to you by El Wingador's sauce or whatever you just
That's
said.
right. El Wingador brand.
Or not.
Pick it
Don't
up on
sue us.
wingador.com. It's good stuff. It is damn good stuff. It goes on anything.
Unless we're not
So-
compensated for this ad.
That's right. Absolutely not. I'll probably get my ass chewed out by somebody, but anyway, what's new? That's what I do.
Well, I
Ladies
hope
and
your team
gentlemen,
wins,
boys and girls,
boys.
birds and birdettes, and little birds inside of our nest, we are done the show.
All right. We
Thank
are
you,
done the
Justin,
show.
again.
Wrap it
We're
up.
done. Hey, thank you, Justin. Thank you, Dom.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Pat.
Steve.
Thank you, Matt, my
everybody.
guys.
Matt,
Thank you,
and guess
Shane.
what?
Thank
One
you,
more
guys.
thing. One more thing. What you gonna do, Niners? When the birds send you packing back to the Bay Bridge, Golden Gate Bridge, whatever you want to call it, and eat your rice-a-roni while we're moving on and hosting the second round against the Packers. I guess
gonna
that's
do?
the Bears play.
When they
What
pitch
you
you
gonna
out,
do?
What you
Somebody.
going to do, Niners?
we gonna
Go
want to
Birds,
play.
brother.
If
birds, brother.
if Moose is
Go
right,
Birds.
we probably want to play in either Carolina or the Rams because the Packers.
Okay, well, whatever. I got, whatever. It doesn't matter who we play. We're going to
You're
beat
right.
them.
Doesn't
That's it.
matter.
It doesn't matter who we play, where
Anyone,
we play,
any place,
and when we
anytime.
play. Any place,
Damn right,
anytime.
Hey, G-L-E-S,
Eagles.
Eagles. Go Birds.
Go Birds, brother.